I hate when people say men are naturally supposed to be providers because I know I would literally be the worst provider of all time if I was one. Like I tell you, I don't care how much money I'm bringing in. I would look at that direct deposit, and one day I'd just look up, look at my family. I'm like, nah, fend for yourself. And the things I'd feel bad, but like not bad enough. Okay, I'm thinking about this scenario where like I get 50,000 for a month, right? And I'm just looking at it, and I look at my girl, and she's like holding like three kids, like somehow just, and she's like the hope in your eyes of like, oh, money. Like it would break my heart, but I'd be like, yo, you should start looking at applications. I wouldn't be able to do it, man. Like, what do you mean I have to disperse my income when there was a whole other adult in the picture? Like, y'all don't understand how disgusting that sounds to me. And y'all be sitting there accepting it. I saw this post that said a man provides for his family even when he's unappreciated. What are you talking about? If I felt unappreciated even for 5 minutes, they would be homeless, I swear to God. Like, the patriarchy is literally like, yeah, men suffer, but that's what you do for your family. No, I won't. I will not. When I say stuff like this, people are like, oh man, you're just not a real man. Dude, I will be a fake one 10 days out of the week before I'm out here acting like an employer, shelling out dough, except these people do nothing for me. And then people are like, oh, but like, when you love your family, you get it. No, no. Like, I'm telling you right now, unless someone is viciously ill, I would not even be able to consider it. And my thing is, I don't know how everyone doesn't feel this way. Actually, some people feel this way. Women feel this way. Like, they know how bad it is. That's why they're trying to get you to do it. But when men are on here like, nope, I want to provide for my family. Like, bro, no. They're like, oh, I'll provide. She just has to be nice to me and do what I say. No, when I tell you there's nothing in this world a woman could do for me that would warrant me giving her unlimited access to my money. And if you disagree, you literally have to hate yourself. There's no way. Bro, it just... it just grinds my gears when women are like, man, men, they don't want to provide anymore. Bro, why do you think? Like, it literally sounds horrible. Remember, bro, there was a video that went viral last year. I posted it. Yeah, because I'm good at creating content. When I was like, what does the provider man get in return? And the answer is nothing, bro. You're just losing money. And then they have the nerve, men don't want to be providers. What's going on with this? Like, bro, like, look at the situation.
Maybe, just maybe, the whole provider thing is a scam designed to extract resources from you while giving you the bare minimum in return. You're a successful guy. You're pulling in 200, 300,000 a year or more. You provide an incredible life for your family. Great house, nice cars, private schools, vacations, all of that. You're a provider. You take pride in that. You beat your chest about it. But here's the reality. Your wife hasn't initiated sex in years. When you initiate, she turns you down 80% of the time. Blowjobs, maybe 3 to 4 times a year, out of obligation. Enthusiasm, zero. Okay. And deep down, something's fucked up because you remember broke guys you knew in college who had girlfriends all over them and they weren't providing shit.
I ain't gonna make this one long. But check this out though. I feel like being a provider has always been a fucking scam. Look at the niggas that was 100% providers, bro. Either they first child wasn't theirs or one of the children wasn't theirs. You feel me? 20 years into the marriage, 15 years into the marriage, the bitch want to leave. You can never keep the bitches happy. You know what I'm saying? You can take the bitch to all type of trips. She still don't feel fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? You can buy a bitch a brand new Benz or whatnot. It's still not. That's what I'm saying, bro. Being a provider, it's not. It don't do shit for you, bro. As a man, it don't do nothing but keep you financially stressed, mentally stressed. You feel me? It's no point of doing that shit, bro. Focus on yourself, gang.
Now I understand that there are women that say things like, oh, being a provider is not that hard as compared to what women bring to the table as regards, childbearing and all. First off, I don't like to involve myself in such arguments because the two responsibilities are totally different. They should not even be compared because the former is like an everyday thing. Women provide, men provide. Yes, as adults, we all provide for our parents, for our loved ones. Yes, it's an adulting thing. And childbearing is just totally different because we as women, we are naturally and biologically equipped to do that. It can't even be compared to men providing because it's just way above that. So I don't necessarily think that argument is worth it. Like it's not necessary in the first place. I mean, there's no amount of money that can be compared or given to a woman to equate to sacrifice that we put ourselves through to bring forth life. Yes. Now, that aside, it should also, however, not downplay or water down the sacrifice it also takes for men to be providers, especially being the sole provider of your family as a man. I'm even talking about immediate and extended family, because at this part of the world that I am, men also provide for their extended families. It's not a child's play. It takes a lot of sacrifice to do that. I hear some women say that, oh, we're just asking you to be providers, like it's that easy, like there's no sacrifice that has been put into providing for their families, like they won't have to take on more jobs now because they have a family, like there is no pressure on themselves because they want to provide. These men are constantly feeling the expectation to provide for their families, because if anything happens, if they do not have money in the home, they're looking at the man first. So that expectation is there from the society, and let's not pretend it's a walk in the park. If you ask an average family man what his fears are, his first statement, trust me, could be not being able to provide in the best way that I can for my family. Like every necessity of life, my family should be able to have it because I'm able to provide it for them. I mean, the pressure is there, so let's not remove it, huh? Let's not remove it. So that's all I'm going to be saying to women in this video. Now, that being said, let's take a quick look at a particular video that actually annoys me.
I do not want to provide fully for my woman. I came to the realization that I can't. I do not want to. After many years, I used to say that I wanted a housewife. I want my woman to stay at home and work. But after careful inspection, after looking at myself with truthful eyes and not lying to myself, I realized that I will become extremely financially controlling and financially abusive, as they say, if I was to provide everything from my woman. Everything from, if she wants to go out, she has to call me. If she wants salt at the house, she has to tell me. If something renders out of the house, it will even stress me. It will stress me to be the only person you have to call every time you need something. And for me, it will be taking away her freedom as well. I realize I do not like to do this. You may call me a princess or whatever it is. I do not like it. I like it when my woman has her money and has her freedom to do whatever she wants with her money, and whatever, if you was to do anything else, she'll go do it with her money. Sometimes I'm going to give her money, it's fine. But whenever I find myself in a position where I fully provide, I always feel the urge to control. Like when I call you and you don't answer your phone, I'm like, what? I just get extra agitated. And I don't know, it's because of the patriarchy, I don't know, because of toxic masculinity, but I can't. I cannot. And I think a lot of men have never truly analyzed themselves, how they are when they give women money. Give your woman money last week, ne? And then ask her to do, or you do something wrong and she's mad at you. All of a sudden you feel like she's unjustifiably mad at you, because why are you mad at me when I just gave you money last week? Or you call her to come through and she's like, I'm busy. You're like, why are you busy when I'm taking care of you? Or she just tells you, no, I don't have money to come to you. Like, what did you do with that money I gave you? Exactly. That's what they meant when they say you become financially abusive.
First off, if your woman has to ask you for everything as the man of the house, then there's something wrong with you. I understand that there are seasons when a woman might not be able to work and make her own money, which of course sounds weird, because within the confines of marriage, any money that is made is for the well-being of the family. It doesn't matter who makes the money, man or woman, it's just for the well-being of the family. But if as a man and as the provider, at that time that your wife is going through maybe childbirth, pregnancy that is hard on her, if as the man and the provider, your wife has to ask you for every single thing, then you have a problem. You're not okay, sir. And you even have a bigger problem if you think that because you're providing at that time financially for your wife, you can now use that as a tool to control her. I know women that have been sole providers of their family and they never use it as a tool. In fact, nobody would even know that they are the ones providing the majority of the money in that household. But when it comes to you men, you want to use it as an upper hand. Come on, stop being a princess. Now, I promise you that for this man here, what he's saying might sound empowering to your ears. Yes, I want my woman to make her own money, blah, blah, blah. But trust me, it's not even about you making your own money as a woman. It's not about doing 50-50. There is a deeper issue here that he has to deal with. And even if you did 50-50 with this sort of man, he will still find something else to financially control or abuse you. He just has that abuse in him. He might use something aside finances or even still the finances. When you're doing 50-50 with him, he might still use it because abuse is inbuilt in him, and there is no excuse for any form of abuse. No excuse whatsoever. There are a lot of men that still provide for their women even when the woman has a good paying job, a high paying job. They're still taking care of the responsibilities in the household. These men are providing even without the wives having to ask. They don't need to ask because it's already fitted into the monthly budget and they just send it to her without the woman stressing on, oh, give me money for this, give me money for that. I mean, you have a problem if your wife is always coming to meet you for that. What happened to giving her a monthly allowance or for the household or even for herself? Please, women, do not settle for less. At the end of the day, there is something good about a man that is willing, that wants to provide for his family. And he may not even end up doing that 100% because nowadays, women and men it's a joint effort. We are both providing. However, there is something about a man that is willing to provide, a man that is willing to serve his family in that manner. And there is no woman in her right senses that will fall for a man that actively says that he doesn't want to provide. Because if you're not providing as a man, I'm sorry to ask, but what do you bring to the table? I don't like that question, but I need to ask that in this context. What do you bring to the table? Anyways, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I was actually triggered watching the man on the red t-shirt. It's annoying. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. As usual, I'll be reading all your comments. Yes, that brings me to the end of my video. Thank you all so much for sticking with me to the end of this video. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll see you all in another one. Okay, bye.